So, the Switch 2 came out last year, and there have been mixed reviews on it, but there's still a lot of people like me that still believe that the 3DS is the king of handhelds. My parents bought me the 3DS in 2018, and it has been a mainstay in my life ever since. And even in 2026, I still find myself coming back to it over picking up my Switch 2. So today I want to break down why that may be and some things the 3DS just does better than the Switch 2. The Nintendo 3DS has been an important part of my childhood and even now to my adult life, and it's never left my side. My 3DS has been with me on many adventures and experiences in my life, through road trips, school days, and mundane car rides. It's mainly the reason why I started collecting older consoles and games in the first place, so I could relive these moments and re-experience those same feelings I felt when I was 10 years old. But I don't want this video to just be about nostalgia bait. I want to really dive deep into the features Nintendo has neglected and forgotten about. This is felt as soon as you boot up the Switch 2 and then you boot up a 3DS. The Switch 2 feels a lot more modern, which some people may like, but I feel like it's just conservative and lazy. While the 3DS feels a lot more charmful, childlike, and just generally more joyful than the Switch 2. One of the most underrated aspects of the 3DS that is lost today is its Street Pass. The Street Pass was a feature that allowed you to interact with other 3DS consoles whenever you passed by them in real life, where you could share your Miis and add them to your own Mii Plaza, like other people's Miis to your own Mii Plaza, or share game data. This allowed for a type of connection that is unseen and pretty unique for this console. I've really never seen this in any other console. The biggest flaw with the Switch 2, in my opinion, is it advertising itself as portable, when its main focus isn't even really its portability, but its docking system. I mean, half the time I have my Switch 2 on its dock, because playing handheld just doesn't feel as good. First of all, you're not putting the Switch 2 in your pockets, which immediately reduces its portability factor. Putting it in a bag makes it a lot less accessible, as now you have to go through more steps, when realistically, you're probably going to play on the thing for short durations of time during commutes. The 3DS, on the other hand, you can easily fit in your pocket and is very easy to boot up and play a game in the span of 30 seconds, which makes it the ideal handheld to take with you everywhere. Finally, the library is the best out of any handheld. While yes, the Switch, I gotta give it its credit, does also have a solid library, it doesn't really compare to the 3DS at all. The 3DS holds its own classics, as well as being able to natively play DS and Game Boy Advance games, as well as having many virtual console titles to choose from. Games such as Pokemon grew a home here. Me, I use my 3DS mainly as my Pokemon machine actually, as you can literally play every flagship Pokemon game on this device. And of course, there are plenty of Mario, Zelda, and Kirby games to pick from, as well as a huge JRPG scene that the 3DS was well known for. This is where Nintendo really showed what it means to be a true handheld. I hope by now this video has clearly conveyed why the 3DS cannot be topped, even by the much more visually stunning console like the Switch 2. It's because the 3DS has a charm and personality about it that truly encapsulates the Nintendo of the time, and a Nintendo that has now lost vision of what made their consoles so special. At the end of the day, the importance of a handheld isn't to wow you with their graphics or speed, it's to be as accessible as possible to the customer. And the 3DS is a console that will forever be in your pocket and in your heart.